After 4 weeks of solid work and 3 great episodes, this will be the 4th and final one. In this episode, picking up where we left off in episode 3, where we finished the cab into Ford Frozen White, and it came out stunning, just like it always does. In this episode, the 4th and final one in the series, we'll be painting the storage box on one side of the vehicle. We have the wheels to finish in silver, and we also have the Ayers red chevrons to mask and paint on the bumper. And also, Mark from Ashfield Signs will be coming to put the decals on the tank and the cab. I'd just like to say a massive thank you for all the support on episodes 1 to 3, and I really hope you guys enjoy the 4th and final one in the series. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend doing that so you don't miss out on any future projects. Alright, so she's all demasked, come out looking absolutely lovely. Before we put anything back onto the truck, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get her fired up and drop the body down. I'm going to get the truck out and a big massive clean up in here because yeah, as you can see, it's a bit of a mess, but that's expected after doing such a big job. So yeah, we're going to get it out. I'm going to have a good clean up, and then we've got Ayers red chevron spot on the bumper, and Jordan, the trailer lad, he looks after all the hire trailers for us, maintains them. If you would have noticed, there was a box that come off the side that was just really bad nick, all holes in it and rotten. So he's been welding and patching that up for me. That's all finished, so we're going to bring that into the booth as well now. I'm going to get that painted into red. So yeah, we'll get that done and then we'll move on. All right, so this is the missing side locker box off the other side of the truck that was damaged. As I say, Jordan's been in and done a fantastic job of the welding for me. This had completely snapped off. It was just rusty and there was nothing left. So he's welded me a complete new arch on. I've got to put a couple of nice little beads of sealer up here and there, and a couple of bits of filler to tidy some bits in. But yeah, he's done a mid job of that. So yeah, we're going to get this finished into red. As you guys can see now, this is just me starting to line up the bumper for the red chevrons. What I usually do with this is we'll find the middle start part of the bumper, and then we'll put a dot there and then go 6 centimeters, a slinky tape measure from line to line to line. Then what you'll see me doing then is put a dot of masking tape on every section that needs to be masked out so I don't get it wrong. And then yeah, we'll go from there, get it prepped and get the sections painted into red. Alright, so that's the chevron all lined up and masked out now. Looking lovely. She'll look mighty fine when she's got the red on her now. Obviously, it's just one of them when you're masking and painting these, you just have to really try and take your time and concentrate what you're doing, because it's so easy to mask out the wrong piece or misplace some lining tape or miss a corner. So you just have to really take your time and just section it off just bit by bit. So obviously this bit here, look. Straight away I've just realised that should be masked out there, so we'll get this bit masked out, and then we're going to go and turn attention back over to the box, rub the filler off that we put on earlier, and then we're going to get both of these painted today. So a quick break just after priming the box over there. I've just demasked all this. I had some paper over the top just to stop the epoxy primer coming down, landing on the bumper. But now it's time to do the red. The first thing I've done is I've just took the paper off and I've just scotched right up into the edges just to key up, so when we take the lining tape off, it leaves us a nice crisp edge all the way around. I'm going to blow it down with the airline, and then as we usually do, just go over twice with the tack rag. Take any of the loose dust off, as so, and then yeah, we'll get 2 coats of red straight onto the top of this at the same time as doing that. So that's what to do. So the bumper's all painted. While it's still a little bit warm, it's probably the best to start demasking it now, just while it's soft. So I'm going to get this demasked, and then we'll see what she looks like. So that's the bumper fully sprayed now, fully demasked. Thought I'd bring it outside so you can see it in all its glory. Looking fantastic. Always satisfying taking the lining tape off where the lines are, and leaving a lovely crisp edge all the way around. The time has come now to start rebuilding the truck, starting with the front end, the front grille, and then the front bumper, and then moving around to the sides. Obviously there's a lot of electrics and bits and bobs to do on the sides of the truck, and obviously holding the front bumper up, I didn't want to damage it or anything. So for this next bit, Jordan, who does the trailers, has come in just to give me a lift with some of the heavier stuff, and then just give me a hand with the electrics and bits and bobs as well, just because he's a lot more competent in that area of the of this game. So yeah, let's crack on with the building. Alright, so she's about 95% built back up now and cleaned down. I'm just going to crack on with the wheels now while we're just waiting on Mark to come and put the decals on the cab and the body. But for now, let's make a start on these wheels. Alright, so all the wheels are all masked out and ready to paint. Nicely DA'd up all around the edges, nicely flat. What I'm going to do is I've just been around with degreaser and tack ragged it twice to get the dust and the contaminants off. And I'm going to put a nice thick coat of the Sickens 350 primer in beige. And then we're going to recoat over the top twice with 9006 silver in a truck coat product. So next up, guys, is the hubs. Just after painting them silver, when it just started to dry, I thought instead of masking the whole wheel out again and risk damaging the silver, brush painted the wheels in the ears red. It's a religious thing at Colson's. We love to have our hubs in ears red. So yeah, this come out absolutely wonderful. I'll show you the finished product just after this. And wow, just look at the finish on the wheels and then the hubs just to back it up in a nice shiny red. You don't always need a spray gun to get a mega finish. Sometimes a brush will do just as good a job on a small thing like a hub. Next thing to do is we're going to get all this demasked, and then Mark from Ashfield Signs is coming to put the decals on. I cannot wait to show you the finished product at the end of this. So just as Mark is finishing off putting the decals on the cab, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the love and support on the 4 videos I've made on this job. I hope you've all enjoyed watching them just as much as I have making them. So as always, like and subscribe to the channel, and in the next video we'll be taking on a full refurb for water recycling. So all that's left to say is here she is outside in the natural light, all finished and looking glorious. Thank you, and I hope to see you all in the next one.